It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And welcome in, guys. How was your Easter? We were off last Sunday. Took a little break. Ours was very nice. How was yours?
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yes. Welcome
Hope
into
you didn't miss us too much.
Right. And here we are. We're back.
We are.
And today we're doing some spring cleaning.
That's right. It's that time of year. We've got lots of new bottles coming in. You'll see some of the ones we got during the past couple weeks while we were out. So we got to make room for those on the shelves. There's only so much room on the shelves and the floor and all the tables for all of our bourbon. So it's like, okay, we've got a lot of bottles that have about this much in it. It's time to cycle those out.
True.
So that's our mission today.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. So we suggest you go grab some of those bottles of yours that have
You just need to polish it off.
for whatever reason, you've been holding on to it. Maybe because now you won't have any more of that. But, if you leave too little, we're talking about, and we'll show you here, just a little bit in a bottle for too long, you can get the oxidation. And I know that's always usually a question on a lot of people's
a question we've already gotten.
minds. And we've never done a scientific test, so we can't really speak to an exact parameter. I know others out there have tried to quantitate it.
Right.
Using a lot of big words already today. But basically the rule of thumb is if it's really low like that, where you can transfer it into a smaller bottle, if it's something you are trying to hold, then do that. Transfer it to a 2-ounce sample bottle, a 4-ounce, 8. We usually keep those ones on hand for just such a thing. If it's something that's kind of coveted that you might just maybe sip on once a year for an anniversary or a birthday or whatever.
Definitely.
Put it in a smaller bottle because you don't want to leave that little bit in a big bottle for too long because things could happen. And some of these we should have.
Yeah.
But we're like, let's just go ahead and finish them off so we don't have to transfer them.
So we'll be talking about topics like that and taking questions and things today.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to hear the answers to those things, you don't want to hear us chat about it, you can always skip around. We'll put the timestamps in a pinned comment down below so you can skip over that stuff if you just want to see what we're drinking.
That's right.
But we already have our first super chat.
And that's why we
Deep
came
Bliss
prepared
1985.
with something in our glass.
And what is in our glass, Chad?
A little bit of Wild Turkey 101.
That's right.
Cheers to you.
We had to do a small photo shoot before this. I won't say for what.
We're also using our Scotch Test Dummies challenge coins, which they also refer to as whiskey hats, since we will be, setting this one aside and coming back to it.
No one believes that it's still the old balloon.
Yeah.
It's getting smaller.
It's not looking the best.
It's seen better days.
Yeah, it has. Come back.
Sorry.
There we go.
I had to prove to them it's the same balloon.
It's the same balloon, all right. Yeah.
That balloon is rocking. We're also dog sitting today, so if you hear a whiny puppy in the background, that's Cam.
Yep.
She's a black lab. She's hanging out over here playing ball by herself, so we'll hope, fingers crossed, she's good.
Yeah, of course, right before the stream, she was laying down being good, and as soon as we went live, she's like, I'm a dog.
I want to play.
I'm a dog.
So, anyways.
All right, we're going to do some sample shout-outs, some what's news, and we're going to get into some spring cleaning. Like to know if you guys have ran to have gotten any of your bottles and what you might be trying to finish off today. Let us know.
Yeah, tell us what you guys are drinking on. Aloha from Hawaii, Ben.
Aloha.
Well, aloha from Kentucky, I guess.
Yes.
Is what he said.
Aloha to you in Hawaii from
Yes.
Kentucky. So what's first on the sample shout-out, Sarah?
So first on our sample shout-out list, we have Robert Raymer, who sent us quite a few things.
Oh, I did that? Yeah. Look at this.
He sent us our very own Infinity bottle, and then he sent us this little decanter that he said reminded him of us.
And a nice handwritten card. Which
It
is
must be
always
the guy
nice.
with the mustache. That does kind of, that could be you.
Yeah. So he says, I do custom blends and barrel-aged whiskeys. When you did your It's Bourbon Night Pappy Challenge, I decided to blend your recipe for Christmas and close as a 375 bottle for your Infinity bottle for your blend.
So exciting.
That's very, very nice. And the decanter is just something he found in an antique store and just reminded him of us. And it's also, he made like a little variation on our logo, which we have in a couple stickers, and is here on the bottle. So very cool. So thank you. Thank you, Robert, for that. Very nice.
Kind of you.
Very kind. Very nice. We appreciate it.
We do. I'm going to just move these to the side.
Sure.
We also got some samples from Silverback Distillery, so we could talk about those really quick. We talked about them a little bit right after we came back from the New Orleans Bourbon Festival. We got to try a lot of their stuff at the festival, which is not really available in Kentucky, so they sent us some things to be able to try for when it is available.
So shout out to Ryan there at Silverback Distillery. He sent us Lucky 13 Rye, which is a 86 proof, 2.5-year-old rye. The Honey Rye, which is 70 proof, and this is what we had down in New Orleans.
Yes.
And it's quite good.
I kind of want to open that.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Springtime, bees, honey.
Honey,
See,
sure.
it's a connection. It works.
And then lastly, we have the Sour Mash Corn Whiskey. It's 80 proof, 2 years old, aged in used rye barrels.
Now, I don't think we tried that one.
I don't think we did. I don't think it was there. Yeah.
So that's the other sample shout out that we did. And quickly, we'll just move on to a connected what's new and go back. So we got those samples, but then Chad was able to purchase this, which is Christine Riggleman Reserve from Silverback Distillery. She is the master distiller.
Yeah, so this is actually the first bottle named after a female master distiller since Prohibition. So that's a cool designation. This is 112 proof, and it is bottle 63 of 179, batch number 1. So
whoa!
Pretty historic.
Batch number 1, so we can't open this.
Wow.
Right now.
Not right now, but we're going to.
Maybe when it's more widely distributed.
Yeah, and it's got an embossed, really nice cork topper up here. So looking forward. I think we tried this at the...
We did.
Yeah, at the New Orleans Bourbon Festival. Really liked it,
Yep.
so decided to pick up a bottle.
Very excited about that. Back to sample shout-outs.
Back to sample
from
shout-outs.
our good friends at Bardstown Bourbon Company.
Yes.
Which, if you plan to come to Kentucky, like, they don't have their full tour experience out there yet, but they have an amazing gift shop and restaurant, and they sent us these guys.
Yeah.
When we were at Bourbon and Beyond last year, we got to go to their, like, reception tent and try a bunch of preview stuff that they hadn't released yet. They were debating on like what they were going to release, so it was basically just like a first look at what we're thinking about releasing. So I'm really excited to get these because I'm hoping that they are some part of the series that they were letting us try.
Yep. So.
And it sounds like they are, because this is straight bourbon whiskey finished in Pfeiffer Pavitt. I don't know what that is. Cabernet Sauvignon barrels.
Hold on, I'm not on that right
these
page.
These labels are nice.
Yeah, so that's...
It's like faux leather.
That's a 9-year-old Tennessee straight bourbon whiskey. Polished. Oh, they use polish instead of finished.
Polished.
Polished, mind you. And decadent. There's your word. Pfeiffer Pavitt.
I don't know what that is.
We're classy. Reserve Cabernet barrels from Napa Valley. So, 9-year-old Tennessee. Then we go back to the Fusion. Here we go. Fusion series. So this is Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It is... well, it's a combination of an 11-year, a 2-year, and a 2-year. So some of their juice and some other Kentucky juice in that. And then lastly...
And this is from the Discovery series.
It's a blend of 4 different Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskeys. 13 all the way down to 5-year.
The thing Chad was pointing out about the decadent thing, my theory is anytime it's usually like chocolatiers or candy companies that will use the word decadent, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but please do not call your $2.50 candy bar decadent. I highly doubt that it is, and if you have to say that, then I know it's not. Because like everyone, just watch all the commercials. They're like decadent, blah blah blah. I'm like, this thing costs 75 cents for one piece. It's not decadent. I don't even know that I've ever had anything and been like, this is so decadent. Ugh, no one talks that way. It's annoying.
And then,
but then here we sit being like, it has a wonderful mouthfeel. It's so silky and smooth.
Well, that's why we treat mouthfeel the way we treat it. And lastly, for what's new is the Four Roses Small Batch Select. So this is a marriage of 6 different recipes of the 10 from Four Roses, and plan is to have the uncorking of this come out Friday. So next produced episode, the plan is
it's not opened yet
to have this guy on there for you guys to check out.
Very exciting.
Yep.
So that's it for what's new and sample shout out.
Boom.
I feel like we got through that pretty quick. So I know a lot of comments have come in.
Yeah. So
I think it's a lot of just like chat with each other on what everyone's drinking and what's going on in everyone's lives, which is pretty cool. I love that you guys do that.
Well,
there's no way we could.
I didn't say who said it, but they just said they had some decadent scotch last night. So.
Sorry. Oh, Ben says new to bourbon. Y'all are my fave. That's so sweet. I love it.
Thanks.
More praise, please.
So here's what we have on the docket for us to finish up. We've got some really old bottle that shouldn't have been open this long of Old Fitzgerald. It's actually the 86 proof instead of the 80, which they don't make the 86 proof anymore. So
I kind of want to see what's done to it.
It's really
Because it's been so neglected.
old. Yeah. We have a Wathan's single barrel. We have a Jim Beam Choice. We have a Boone County 1833 12-year-old. We have an OKI 8-year-old.
Also don't make it anymore.
Right. And we have some Jefferson's Groff. It's actually a lot of things
Also don't make it anymore.
that aren't made anymore, really.
Oh, we're saying goodbye to some things.
Yeah,
Because
but,
we
you
don't
know.
have backup bottles of the Groff.
We do not. But you can still, if you hunt, you can find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. you
So
can find it.
grapey.
It is pretty grapey. So, any suggestions on where we should start first? Or since this is already out, should we just go with that?
Yeah. Let's go with this.
All right, let's do it.
Since Ben is new, I'm going to pick on all of his questions. I'm not picking on them. I'm just going to pick them out. He asked, anyone eats sashimi or poke got any bourbon pairing recommendations? That's a great question because I was actually eating sushi the other day and I was like, I really do wonder because it's got like the earthy notes of the seaweed, but still the fresh fish, and then you get a lot of like salts with the soy and stuff. So I was trying to think of what I would pair with that, and you can do spicy sometimes too. Like a lot of them will have a spice element to it.
Mm-hmm.
I had Buffalo Trace with mine, and I liked it, but I was actually thinking that something more like Larceny that's got a little bit of a sweeter to balance the like savoriness of the fish and the earthiness might be nice.
Might be nice.
Might be nice. And it will go with the rice, because I think it will go with the rice.
All right, so this one is officially
That's what I would do.
drained.
Or
So
some Weller.
Old Fitzgerald Prime. Again, this one is the 86 proof version, which they don't make anymore. Now it's just an 80 proof, but still in the same looking bottle. And it's been open for
Oh, what do we say?
way too long. What?
What do you say? It's raining men?
Oh, well, yeah, if we have some, if we have some of the Whiskey Tribe in here,
They know what's up.
they would sing It's Raining Men.
I'll leave it to you guys to, in all caps, chat that.
I think we have to come up with our own song for when we have a bottle down. Doesn't smell like anything's wrong with it.
It smells pretty musty.
Well,
And then I'm trying to remember, like, doesn't Old Fitzgerald, doesn't this, like, expression, I can remember it being musty in general. So it's hard to remember, like, what's the separation,
well, it's like a $10 bottle, so. But here we
There
go.
we go. Steve's got it.
All right, good.
No, it's held up.
Yeah,
It really has.
actually, it might have improved it.
I think it may have improved. It has, a pretty good character
Wow, it's
that I wasn't,
oaky.
yeah.
It's really oaky. Tastes higher than 86 proof too. Got a nice little wow.
You know what song we should play for when a bottle's gone?
Another one bites the dust, says Monica. Actually, I've thought of that before.
Oh, I like that. Dun, dun, dun.
Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
I was gonna jokingly suggest that Vitamin C song from the 90s that they played during graduations.
How'd that go?
I'm not gonna sing it. Google it. It's like they would play it at graduations, and she had orange hair.
What was it called?
It's called the graduation song, I think.
Graduation song.
So Google it.
All I think of when I hear that is that Third Eye Blind song. Can't graduate!
Oh no.
I think it was in, what's that movie? 10 Things that, no, not 10 Things.
Here-
Can't Hardly Wait.
And I do love that movie. And now we're down the rabbit hole.
Uh-huh.
I think Another One Bites the Dust is perfect, especially because of your love of Queen.
It's Raining Men is Homer Simpson's favorite song. That is true. They took it out of the jukebox when they kicked him out of the bar. Oh, it's Raining Men! Not no more, it ain't.
Chad loves The Simpsons. if you didn't
Anyway.
know. Oh, jeez.
We could do na 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 hey 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 goodbye.
I think it's easier to do dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
And another one bites the dust. So can't do that with that bottle.
No, you sure can.
Nope, sure can't. Yeah, so we go. Hey, so I saw Monica's in here. Is Tammy in here?
Tammy's in here.
Tammy, Did you? Sorry.
Hi, everyone else. Ignore. 69.
169 people of you. I'm speaking to Tammy right now. Did you send me a message? Because I got a message and I started responding to it, and I had to do something else, and I went back and I can't find where the message.
He showed me his phone. He was like, "Help!" Like,
yeah.
It's
I don't
gone.
know if it was
I don't know if
to me personally through Facebook, or if it's to the channel through Facebook, or if it's through some other channel. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not ignoring your message. I just lost it. So send it to me again, please. And I'll give you those suggestions. Okay. Well, we're still drinking this. How's everyone? How you doing? How's it going?
Done with this.
Hey, what's new in your life? What have you been drinking more bourbon on?
Right. This is pretty tasty.
I'm kind of sad. But that's the thing. You can't be too sad. And another one gone. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Tammy. So I'm not crazy. Cool.
No,
I'm not crazy.
Not about that, anyways.
Hey, Camp. Come here.
You want to make a cameo?
A cameo? It's just too easy.
Get her on your side.
Come here. Come here.
Dog cameo. If we
Come
can
here.
get her. She's kind of shy.
And now she's laying down.
Oh, well, just let her be good.
Okay.
Maybe later.
She'll probably
We
make
got
a
like
cameo.
43 more minutes, so
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, cool.
Cameo. I like that. Kelly wants to know, what are we paying for McKenna in our area? I've seen 40. 40 is about the highest I've seen.
For what?
Here. McKenna.
Oh, McKenna.
It used to be 28.
Someone, and I forget, Joseph.
Brazo.
June is coming. Joseph Brazo.
Go back to this.
I've still got a little bit left. Cheers to you, Joseph. That's the thing. Here I was saying, I'm sad for this version to be gone, but it wasn't doing anyone any good. That last little bit sitting there in
And
the
it's
bottom
just,
of the bottle.
it's like, right, we're just hanging on to it to be able to keep the bottle around.
So we can say,
but
oh,
there's really
we've got
just,
some 86 proof old
yeah.
Fitz, but like, come on. Come on.
Come on.
Should have put some of that. Ooh, that's what we can do. Where's our infinity bottle?
It's gone now, though.
No, not the Keeneland blend.
No, I'm saying this is gone. We can't put it in the bottle.
I know, but I'm saying for other ones that we might not be able
We can
to
put it
completely
on our new one.
finish.
You want to put it on our new one?
I don't know if that one came like ready to go. If we need to run it through the dishwasher. Well, probably not with that sticker on it. If we need to hand wash it.
I don't know that we're going to be able to actually polish off all the rest of these. I think we're going to be able to get them down to like very low and
That's
then
why
keep
I'm
them on
saying
the counter for
we
like.
we should put an ounce or an ounce and a half or two
We'll
or whatever
save it.
in the infinity
Okay,
bottle.
perfect. That's what we'll do.
Okay, there you go.
Ian, who just had a birthday, if I'm not mistaken, or it is his birthday today. I think it was yesterday. Asked, how did we like Avengers? That is not a topic that we will be discussing on the show.
It's too
We are not
soon.
ruiners. No.
Well, we could talk about
Nope. No.
if we enjoyed it or not.
No, I don't think so, because I think that sets expectations for other people. No, it's subjective, but I still think if everyone's like, it was really good, then the person who hasn't seen it yet is going to be like,
Well,
I guess.
If you liked Infinity War, then I think you're fine for Endgame. And I don't think that sets any type of expectations.
I prefer to just not speak.
Wow, okay, we're not going to speak of it. Eric Jansen is going away.
Oh.
It's going away.
I got it.
There we go.
Eric joined Patreon, but have joined the Nutty Squad.
Woo!
Loving bean products lately.
Nice. Eric, hashtag Nutty Squad. Cheers to you. Very good. And thank you for joining Patreon.
They're like, no spoilers.
I know. People haven't seen it.
Don't say a thing on the movie. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're not.
No, bye.
No, bye,
Yeah,
Felicia.
no, we're not going to do it. We're not doing it.
We're not talking about that movie.
I'm not even going to talk about it. Not even one little bit.
But we have seen it.
That's the only thing I will say.
We've seen it.
I've witnessed it.
I will say it's a movie, and we've seen it.
Okay, great. Moving on. And our view count goes. People are like, nope, spoilers. No, thank you.
No spoilers here. And please don't spoil in the comments. Don't be that person.
Don't be that guy.
No. All right. Okay.
Rosebud is the sled.
No. Oh.
I love it.
Bernie
Oh,
at
man.
Weekend in Bernie's is dead.
Josh Hamilton says, hey, y'all, just found your channel last week. I'm new to the whiskey journey, and I love your content. Have you ever done a video about the best cheap whiskey able to buy in bulk to sip and not go broke? Actually, we just did a 2 weeks ago. We just did like a best entry level.
It was actually last Friday. It was literally 2 days ago.
That was 2 days ago?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I got that mixed up with the Blands. Whoops.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know what day it is.
Camp.
Hey.
You're being a weirdo.
What are you doing?
Don't be a weirdo.
Come here.
Yeah, so to finish that thought, last Friday, 2 days ago, we did a flight fight about the entry level offerings from distilleries. So, Four Roses, Evan Williams, Jim Beam, Wild Turkey, like their base entry level from those 4 distilleries, and did a blind flight fight to see which one we liked best. So that kind of goes towards that. And then also, our very first episode, which I don't like to recommend because we've changed so much and gotten so much better since then, but our very first episode, which just today crossed over 100,000 views,
Whoa.
Thank you, Internet, is 50 bourbons under $25. So that's kind of working towards. But no, we do need to drill down on that even more. And, like you said, buy in bulk. So
Yeah.
175s, that's real good values out there and so forth. Yeah, absolutely. We shall do that.
Yes, we shall. John Griggs says, have y'all tried Rabbit Hole yet? Can't find it anywhere here, and was wondering about its tasting notes and characteristics. We haven't had a ton of Rabbit Hole. I think we've had samples of it like at events.
We've had tastes at events, and they did just send us a bottle not too long ago.
That's right, they did.
So
we need to do that.
We need to do that.
Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. All right, so again, we knocked off Old Fitz. We have Wathan Single Barrel, Jim Beam Choice, Boone County 1833, OKI, and Jefferson's Groth Cabernet Finish Reserve. Other words that go along with it. So, any ones that kind of
Any preference?
stand out there for you? Waiting for the delay to hit them.
Stop.
Nope. No opinion.
No opinions?
So let's just go down the line, I guess.
John asked if we've had the Four Roses Small Batch Select. Nope, we did that in our What's New today. We just got a bottle, and hopefully we will have that uncorking out shortly.
Monica wants to talk about Teresa's batch. I like Teresa's batch. It's not my favorite, but I heard an OKI. But it is good, and I'm waiting for it. We'll have it here in a couple lives, We'll
After
try
it's
it after
open.
it's been opened up.
Ooh, this has been... Oh, the cork's dry.
Up. Hold on. Pro tip. If you've got a cork and you haven't popped it in a while, do this. It'll just keep the cork from being so dry, and then it should help you pull it out a lot easier. And then that way you have less chance of it breaking off because it's so brittle. So,
Sure.
little pro tip there. This, we have to thank, who gave this to us? No, it just left my mind.
I think someone gave this to us before we started our sticker inventory.
No. No.
Don't do this on camera.
Okay.
We'll thank them later.
All right, it'll come to me.
If it was you, please raise your hand.
Oh, jeez.
Good God. We forgot. Not that we didn't appreciate it. It's just really hard to keep them straight.
The weird thing is I had it in my
It
mind.
wasn't Rick, was it?
Yes, it was Rick
Rick
Clopan.
Clopan.
It was Rick Clopan. Yes, because we were doing for one of our bigger brackets, I think.
Yeah.
And we didn't have an OKI.
And he gave it to us.
He had this
He's also
bit left in the
the
bottle.
person who gave us what was left of his Booker's Rye, which was insane.
Yes. Sorry,
This was
Rick. I can't believe that I forgot.
Well, he gave us a lot of other things
Right,
too,
yes.
so it's hard to remember.
So OKI. See if I can remember this. OKI. So it's Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana,
Correct.
but it's loved in Ohio.
Nope.
Bottled,
Well, yes.
Does it say it right there? It
Yes.
does. Okay.
That's why I'm like.
Distilled in Indiana.
It's right there.
Bottled in Kentucky. Loved in Ohio. And
Okay.
nowhere else, I guess. Only Ohioans love it.
Kentuckians were like, ding. No.
Yeah.
Don't cry.
All right, hold on.
Someone's getting
Come
fussy.
here. Come here.
Dear the puppy dog.
There.
Can
this
you
is
say
camp.
hi?
Look.
Can you say hi? You want to drink more bourbon? You want to smell the cork? No, don't lick
She's
it.
gonna eat it.
Yeah, she's gonna eat it.
Yeah. All right. That's
enough.
Thank you, Cam. Good Campio.
Good Campio.
All right, go lay down. All right, OKI. 8 year. Most people are probably familiar with the 10 or now the 12 year. Made by, or not made, but came about because of New Riff up in northern Kentucky. This was being sold from them while they were making their own New Riff juice, and now New Riff is out there. OKI is no longer made. So, there you go. What does that smell? I don't know. I don't know how to.
Smells like bread crust. Yeah, the crust of bread.
The crust of bread.
Yeah,
The crust of bread.
that's what it smells like.
Oh, but it's a lot sweeter. Woo, that's sweet.
I like it.
Woo.
It's hot.
It is hot.
Hot.
So this is batch number 3. It's, well, that can't be right. Oh, I thought that was a 1. I was like 197.
No.
Unless this is vodka. No, it's a little bracket. It's 97.7 proof. Whew.
Joel asks, are there drink more water glasses available yet? Why, yes, they are. They are on the website. You may go there and find them.
Whiskyambitions.com for the new...
For those new folks.
Yeah, we got sets of 2 and sets of 4. I think a set of 4 is $22.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Normally 24.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Good
Drink
stuff.
more water.
Drink more water. When you drink more bourbon, you have to drink even more water.
We have to encourage the drinking of both.
Yes, definitely. This is pretty good. Who out there has had the OKI?
Yes, who is a fan of
What do you
OKI?
think about it?
And if you're not, let us know what you do think about it. I'm curious to know.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. Where's Chaz and Sarah? Well, we're only on our second, so
It's only,
You know-
well, it is halfway.
you know we have a better tolerance than that.
It's true. We're working on it.
I guess technically it's our third because we had our first.
True, true.
Whoop.
Thank
Put
you.
that there.
Put it back.
Ah. I gotta say the nose is not what it's drinking like, but it is hot. It drinks like it's higher proof than what it is.
I think Matt Bailey is saying that the secondary market likes this guy, which probably means it's really expensive.
Yeah.
Or more. I mean, everything on secondary is more expensive, but
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely be putting an ounce or 2 of this in the infinity bottle because we're definitely not finishing this one today.
Cooper57 said, it's just okay. Ha ha ha. Slow laugh.
That deserves a slow clap.
It's just okay. Hi. Wow.
Still don't know. Is anyone finishing off a bottle? I mean, you probably said, and we just haven't.
It's crazy expensive on the secondary? Really? $350 to $400? Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Do we have any more of this?
We have a sealed 10-year.
Dang.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. It's not worth $400.
Well, I mean,
I know because they don't make it
this is
anymore.
the 8-year, and we've tried the 10-year, but not
But
recently.
jeez.
Oh, that reminded me of something that we didn't do in the What's New. Was it's not new. It's new to us. But
Oh, yeah.
check out this, and this is courtesy of Swan the Bourbon Finder. Follow him on Instagram at the Bourbon Finder. He found a store that had a few of these. So it's a Wild Turkey gift set, and so it's 101, which is the older label 101, and a mason jar that says Wild Turkey, and it has a little stave in there. So they're
That's
kind of
cool.
they call it a cocktail kit. So you can extra age or whatever this little stave
I don't
would
know
do
about that.
in the mason jar. I don't know. We'll try it and report back in a couple lives. We'll do it and let it sit for a couple weeks. See what's what.
Okay.
But regardless, this is like I think he said like a 2016 bottle.
Which is crazy to me that they kept this branding until 2016, because this looks like some early 2000s stuff.
Well, might have even been later than that. I can't remember. It might have been 2017.
Sorry. Love you guys at Wild Turkey. love you to death, but this thing had. I'm glad you changed it. It had to go.
I agree that they should have changed it, but I also think that there's something beautiful about this old label.
There's something beautiful about the older labels from like pre-2000s, but
just the fact that it's not around anymore, I think, makes me appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, shout out to Swan for that. And back to the OKI.
Winter is coming for the balloon. Yes, we will be watching Game of Thrones later. Kelly wants stickers, and she demands them.
Okay.
We'll work on it.
All right.
Stickers are easy.
Stickers.
Sold. Guess we can put those on the site as well.
Yes. Winter is coming for the balloon. Yeah, it definitely is.
Anyone else want to rewind about 10 seconds and...
Oh, is that what you said? I thought you just said winter's coming.
Nope. Definitely said that.
For the balloon.
Yep.
Well.
It's okay. Just shows that you don't listen to me.
What? Ha! Good stuff. I enjoy. All right, you guys know what we have. Wathan Single Barrel, Jim Beam Choice, Boone County 1833 12-year-old, or Jefferson's Girth Cabernet. I think Ches is knocking on the door there.
And we got a squeaky puppy. It's okay. She'll get bored in a second, right? That's what happens. Wathans. 2 votes for Wathans.
Wathans it is.
All right. You spoke up. You get what you asked for.
This is another one that we can't fully finish off, but
yeah, we won't be able to finish
it is
this one.
low. It's long in the tooth. I don't know what that expression comes from, but long in the tooth.
I have no idea.
Oh, I think it might be a horse thing.
Did their teeth get longer as they get older?
I think so. And you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I think we've actually talked about this
You've
on
told
live.
me about this one before.
Yeah.
Because, I've never heard anyone else ever say it. But apparently someone does say it because they have that gift horse brand label.
Gift horse?
Gifted? Is it gifted horse? Gift horse, right?
Orphan barrel?
Yeah.
That's.
Is it gifted?
That's. I think it is the gift horse.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Tell me if we're wrong.
Yeah.
I could
think
be-
it is.
I don't
I
drink-
can picture it.
I don't drink a lot of it. It's like maroon with a horse on it.
Yeah, it's like maroon, and it's a whiskey.
Gifted horse.
The gifted horse. So don't
So
look
it's
it in the
not
mouth.
quite the same.
Don't look
Are
it
we
in the
going to Derby? We are not going to Derby.
No.
Derby is very expensive and also a nightmare.
It's
Unless you're,
a nightmare.
if you have, I've never actually
And
been.
it pretty much always rains.
But it always rains and there's a ton of parking and crowds and people just are drunk and it's usually muddy. And
I mean, going to Keeneland,
No.
which is our local racetrack, can be a whole thing in itself. But going to Derby
I'm sure
in
it's
Louisville is just a next level.
I'm sure it's a great time if you have hundreds of dollars to spend on tickets, but
Yeah.
no thanks. No thanks. I would rather watch it from my couch.
I'll talk about musty. So Wathan's
This one's been around for a while.
they're another non-distilling producer. So this is the Charles Medley Distillery, Fairfield, California, but distilled in Kentucky. So this is someone else's juice, one of the big Kentucky distilleries making this for Wathans.
This smells like someone burnt cinnamon.
Well, I can get that. Like a cinnamon stick that they kind of do a little flame for a cocktail or something.
Yes. Monica says Keeneland on the Hill. Absolutely. I think the plan is that in October we will do another tailgate.
Yeah.
Like last year.
Yeah.
We don't want to do one in April because this April it was like 75 degrees and then the next day it was like 30 degrees and raining and disgusting. So I don't want people coming from out of town not knowing what the weather's going to be. It's more predictable in October.
Yeah.
So I feel better about doing a tailgate in October.
Absolutely.
And that's an open invite
Mm-hmm.
for anyone who wants to be in Lexington in October for a Keeneland weekend.
But again, the taste, completely different. It's more mellow, really easy, really smooth. So again, this is Wathan's.
It's more nutty than the nose lets on. Far more nutty. George, thank you for
George!
that super chat.
Thank you. Cheers to you, George. A cowbell cheers.
Someone asked about mint juleps. No one that I know really drinks mint juleps ever. It's just
They
not.
only drink them at the Derby or while watching the Derby.
It's
and
true.
no one really likes them. If you like them, I'm sorry.
I mean,
But
I just, even my friends that don't like, they love bourbon, but not neat. They like mix it in cocktails. Nobody really likes a mint julep. There's a select few. I think it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, I should drink a mint julep because it's derby.
yeah.
You know, I'm trying to think of other scenarios that are like that. But is there really another? She's digging under the couch for a ball. I don't know what she's doing.
Constantly losing balls under the couch.
Yes. Is there, and actually, this is a really good question. Can anyone tell me another day, for example, Cinco de Mayo, you drink margaritas.
Right.
Like, obviously, everybody's got a national day for something.
Jose with a nutty.
But, like, I can't think of another bourbon day where you drink this type of bourbon drink.
Cheers to you, Jose. Nutty Squad.
Can anyone think of anything? St. Patrick's Day,
St.
Jameson,
Patty's
but that's
Day.
not bourbon.
Or green beer.
But I'm talking about bourbon specifically.
Bourbon.
Bourbon Heritage Month, I guess.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I can't.
I can't think of anything else, so I'm kind of sad that the only bourbon day is mint julep.
Well, look, I think the 4th of July you should drink bourbon because it is
It's America's only.
One and only true native spirit. So why aren't we drinking bourbon? I mean, we're probably all drinking bourbon on July 4th, but why is the nation collectively not drinking bourbon?
Correct.
You're
right.
Let's get that trending.
It's incredibly patriotic. I mean, not that you have to or you should be shamed for not, but like that makes complete sense. Someone should totally make that a thing.
A little bit.
Instead of red, white, and blue Jello shots, let's start drinking some neat bourbon.
Here, let's pour some of this, Russian juice vodka into these red, white, and blue Jello shots.
Adam Terry asks if your birthday is a holiday because it should be. That's coming up on May 17th.
Hey, that's when everyone should drink more bourbon.
Cheers to you. Dustin,
Thanks,
gotta
Dustin.
have a Manhattan when you go to NYC. I will be there in a few weeks. I will probably not be drinking Manhattan though because they give me a headache. I don't know what it is about something that's in one of the ingredients just does not sit right with me. I always get a headache. What's our store site again? That's whiskyambitions.com. You can also Google itsbourbonnight.com. It'll redirect you to.
Yeah.
To that.
Absolutely.
So, we've convinced Joseph he will drink bourbon on the 4th of July.
Sweet.
I think we should do it. It should be a thing. Let's make it a thing.
Let's make it a thing. My bourbon journey is in here. It says drink bourbon. Absolutely.
Guess what we're doing for Chad's birthday again this year? We're going to go see Dixon Dedman again at the Old Owl Inn, and we're going to do a fancy tasting with him. Last year we got to try wild turkey from the 1970s, and it was awesome.
We also got to try this, I think it was the second batch 2 of the rye.
Of the Kentucky Owl Rye, and it uncut. Amazing.
It was amazing.
And the food is delicious. It's like very good Southern cooking.
It's a good place. Maybe this time I'll bring the camera and we'll maybe put together an episode, kind of show you guys
and just
how
so you guys
awesome it is.
No, that's not like something that they just do for us. Like you can get on the Beaumont Inn. If you're ever in Kentucky, go to the Beaumont Inn's website and go under bourbon tastings. You can set up, you just email them and you say, I'm going to be here on this date. Do you have a tasting scheduled? Or can we schedule a tasting? And they'll do it.
Yeah.
It's like, it ranges in price, but you can do it for like $75 a person, which seems like a lot. But when you consider the 5 or 6 bottles that he lets you try, what you would pay for those at a bar, it pays for itself.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it. Plus, he's a cool dude.
Absolutely. So again, this is Wathan's Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey Single Barrel. It is 94 proof, and I'm trying to see if I can get a...
Oh, Scott Northcutt says Repeal Day is perfect for bourbon. That's correct.
That is correct.
Also, very
so here's
good.
the bad thing about putting the bottle number here on the neck is when you
you break
crack
it's
open,
gone.
I think it's 2015, but I can't be sure of that. It's good. I'd kind of forgotten about this one. It's been a while, obviously.
The nose made me think that it had oxidized, to be honest, but it hasn't. It's nutty.
It is surprisingly nutty. I wonder if this is a bean
I
product.
wasn't really. Oh, bottled and Bombay. Good call, Joe Green.
Bottled and Bombay. Yep, absolutely.
Very good.
So yeah, there are some days they're just not widely celebrated. You don't take off work for them, but you should. You should take off work for Bottled and Bombay, for Repeal Day, for my birthday.
Well, I get 2 floating holidays a year at work to determine what I deem as a holiday, and I could easily do that if I wanted to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dusty nutty. Yes, Monica. Like, I get, like, peanut
Who's Dusty?
shells. Don't you worry about that.
Okay, we're gonna move on. Here.
Oh my gosh, I can't even read the chats because they're coming in so fast.
Coming in fast.
There should be a nutty day.
A nutty day. I think that's my birthday.
A Chaz nutty day. That's what it'll be.
Yeah.
May 17th
May
has
17th.
been deemed nutty day.
Nutty day. Drink more bourbon day. All right, guys. We're down to 3. Oh, I forgot about this Rebel Yell 10 year.
Yeah, the Rebel Yell 10 years back there too.
Yeah.
Which is like, you should avoid at all costs. Quote. Dumb. If you haven't seen that episode.
Jose. Dusty Nutty. I'll cheers you with this somewhat nutty wild turkey, actually. Cheers. Cheers, Jose.
Sundays are good bourbon days. Not official holidays, but...
Yeah. Sunday you should rest and drink bourbon. What are you thinking, Sarah? What are these for?
I don't know. Let's do... You know, I kind of want to do the choice.
All right.
Is that weird? We just haven't had it in so long. Oh, but we can't finish that.
Well, we can't, but just like the OKI. You know, we'll put some in the...
But I want to do our song again.
Wait, which song? I don't know if we ever decided on a song.
Oh, I decided that it was going to be Queen.
I think the only one we could actually finish off...
Is the Gruff?
Or the Rebel Yell.
Well, maybe we'll finish with that.
Okay. Yeah, we got time.
Yeah, we got time.
We got time.
Ooh, I'm feeling it now.
I think you should have one left, yeah.
I do, but I'm saving it for the last one.
Okay. Well, I can do that too, then.
She has spoken, Jose says. I wish that was how my statements were taken.
She has spoken.
I have spoken.
I've spoken and
I
counted
said
to
good
3.
day, sir.
I've counted to 3 and said my piece.
I said it.
All right, Jim Beam Choice. If you guys watched our very first episode,
Whoa!
sorry,
Perry.
a
Watch it.
little bit of a Perry.
Guess I'll be drinking this while we watch Game of Thrones later. Good thing I
Yeah.
have this guy.
Exactly, your little whiskey hat.
Little hat.
Little hat.
Choice is not a bad pour, and it just reminds me of our first episode. It reminds me of a young Chad.
Reminds me of Sarah who didn't know what camera to look at.
That's true. It does. That's what I mean. Like,
Thanks, Chad. And now we. It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't.
you're so mean.
It really wasn't. Jim Beam Choice, no longer made. Fun fact, it's charcoal filtered.
He's picking on me. Get him.
It's 80 proof. For some reason I thought it was 86, but no.
Oh,
It's 80.
It wasn't fair though to go to this after the Wathans. Oh.
And it's aged 5 years.
DH Silv too. A young Chad. Back when he was friend zoned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look now, put a ring on it. Brian Brinicky.
You better be nice to me.
That's a lot of bourbon there, champ. It is. You're the champ. Cheers, Brian. And Tammy. For every Brian, there's a Tammy behind him.
Yeah.
Something like that. For every good Brian, there's a Tammy behind.
What is it that they say? If the man's the head of the household, the woman's the neck that turns it.
Whoa.
It's true.
That's some Game of Thrones stuff right there.
It is. This is a power play thing.
Oh, it's so nutty, Jose. It's
I'm talking to you.
by Thor's hammer. It's so nutty.
No.
What?
You can't even say Thor.
Oh, that was an Anchorman reference.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Not an in-game.
I'm kidding.
Oh man. She had me at Antique 107. That must be something in the chat that we're not a part of.
It's true. Because I didn't say that.
No one said that.
Thanks to all 206 of you who are with us right now.
Yeah.
205.
Whoops.
Jesus, shouldn't have said it. That happens every time. Why do I acknowledge it?
It never bumps up.
And now
Oh,
it's 209. Hey.
Welcome in. You know, we should take this time to, I guess, just acknowledge that we've had quite a spike in subscribers here lately. I think due in large part to that 5 Things You Didn't Know About Blanton's episode.
It's true.
It's brought in a lot of new people, and thankfully a portion of those people have hit the subscribe button. So if this is your first live, if you're a new subscriber, thank you, and we hope you stick around. You know, we're live every Sunday, produce episodes on Friday is what we're doing right now. So
and we'll do more stuff like that too.
And our regulars in the chat, please make friends. with our new friends, our new subscribers.
Welcome.
And welcome. I mean, we just
Close.
rolled over to 23,000.
We just got 23,000
today. And
Like,
it's still going.
I'm kind of...
We actually had our highest subscriber day yesterday. Out of all days. Saturday.
It wasn't even nothing even happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. It was crazy.
5 things you didn't know about Jim Beam. I still have questions about the Blanton's video. Well, let us know about them questions. Send us a little email, Jose, and we'll hope to. We could almost do another 5 things, because if you look in the comments, like, number 6 is.
You can't find it. I was like,
number 6 is it's overrated.
Thanks for your contribution.
It's like, we went for facts, not
like
our perceptions.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Or number 6, it's John Wick's favorite bourbon. Yes.
Number 6, it's really overrated. Oh, thank you for your valuable contribution to this.
No,
video.
some of those people might be new.
I'm teasing them.
Some of them definitely aren't, because they were like,
I'm just trying to show I don't take those
this
seriously.
This is bull.
We take them in stride.
Blah,
yeah,
blah,
someone.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, that's the thing
fine.
about.
That's fine. New people, you know.
That's the thing about having broadly appealing videos is the more broadly they appeal, the more. I mean,
The more bratty the comments.
It's true. You're never going to make someone that makes 100% of people happy. That's just the truth of everything. And so the more broadly appealing it is, the more that percentage of people that are not happy about it is, which is fine. But the comments that they leave really just tickle me.
DHS, if Chad would shave his head, he'd catch up to Whiskey Dick. Yeah, I could pull off the bill look.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna.
He has spoken.
I said my piece and counted to 3. It's a friendly crew on the live streams. Yes, Steve A.
Thanks,
It is.
Monica.
You guys are the best. You really are. I enjoyed this Beam choice. I can see why. Spoilers that it won 3 years ago in the 50 under 25, which we are going to redo for 30.
Soon.
64 under $30. Yeah, we got to go buy a few bottles actually, because
We do. We've got it narrowed down. We just need to get the last few of those bottles and then start doing our flights. Basically, it's a lot of homework.
Bill looks like a taller Chad. I don't know.
I'm not so sure.
I don't know.
Well, I'll have to see them together again this year in Austin and do a side-by-side, because I don't know
we'll
about
see.
that.
Yeah, see. Yeah.
It's like when Chad swears to me that one character on a TV show is another character on another TV show. I'm like, that is absolutely not the same person.
That happened once yesterday.
No.
And she's trying
it's
to
happened
let
before.
everybody know.
No, it's happened before.
Wow.
Who was right?
You.
That's right.
Okay, whatever. I admitted it. No, if people don't know, I am Brent Elliott in
This is...
5-10 years.
It's true.
Yeah.
When I get drunk, I tell Brent Elliott how much of a crush I have on him.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that, because
No.
now he doesn't return our calls.
Yeah. I'm like, I love you.
And he's like, I'm
We're
sorry,
about to
what?
take pictures, and I'm like, I love you.
Like, all right, got to take them off the Christmas card list.
He gave me this pin, and I wear it close to my heart.
Oh my God, this isn't helping your case. Sorry, Brent. We know he watches.
He doesn't watch.
He doesn't watch.
Also, I'm just trying to make everyone laugh.
Yeah. And one person uncomfortable.
He's only cute because he reminds me of you.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I need more choice. So
Yes,
obviously not a good seller for them, and I understand.
It's
like
good,
it's
though.
1 year older than White Label. It is charcoal filtered, where the other is, I think, chill filtered. So there's a couple things different, but another 80 proofer in the Jim Beam line, who needs it? So I can understand.
I need it.
I can understand why they
I need it.
discontinued it. Have you guys had it? The bourbon has kicked in. Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, yes, it's working. I can confirm. No, like that episode that we did on Friday, I think if we had put this in there, I'm curious if it would have won. Now I kind of want to be blinded with that in the winner,
Oh, okay.
which I picked was Evan Williams, right?
Shh. If they haven't seen it, now they're not going to go watch it.
You don't know what his winner was? Oh, come on. Like, you're surprised that that's what I picked.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's calling it in the
Everybody
comments.
called it.
Everyone's
Yes.
like, I called it. I'm like, okay.
Sorry. Oh, we got an order. My Apple Watch told me.
Oh, she's an Apple Watch now.
It was a hand-me-down Apple Watch. Thank you very much.
Sample shout out to Stephanie.
Yeah, sample shout out to my best friend Stephanie. She's also my maid of honor. She gave me this Apple Watch solely so that we could compete in the activities and workouts.
Oh, I see how it goes, because she wants to crush you.
She wants to crush me. She
Yeah.
needs to feel better about herself every day. And she will win. She wins every time. So, it's
All
fine.
right, we'll probably have time for one more. Rocking the Apple Watch. That's right, Jose. What did we say we're going to end on?
I either want to end on the Groth or the Rebel Yell 10 because I would like to finish another bottle. Like, polish it off.
Polish it off. A full polishing.
A full polishing. Yes, that's what I would like to do.
Never go full polishing.
Right. Oh, everyone wants overtime.
You want a little OT?
They're demanding it for Easter.
All right.
Did we just get another order? Damn.
Fine.
Y'all need to calm down.
No, you don't. Calm up. Why don't people say that? Calm up.
Why don't they? Well, okay. I'm like, focus.
Let's talk about that, though, for 20 minutes. Calm down. The opposite would be calm up.
No, I don't think that works.
What's the opposite of calm?
Excited.
Excited up.
No, it's like hype.
Turned up?
Turned.
Turned.
But I think turned has like a drunk connotation. I don't know. We got 2 votes for the Rebel Yell 10 and 1 for the Groth. 3 for the Rebel Yell 10. I'm not effed up.
Push up would be letdowns?
Me.
Push up would be letdowns.
Anxious? No, I don't know. I don't think calm up works, though.
Calm down, amp up. I think
right.
amp.
Amped. We have a ton of votes for the Rebel Yell, so that's what we're going to do.
And one lone boon.
One boon and 1 Groth, so...
Oh, another boon.
Hey, George or Jorge? I think we've been through this before, and I cannot remember what we decided. But he just did his first IBU merch. What?
WhiskeyAmbitions.com.
Thank you.
Thank you, George Jorge. It's like what we decided. I don't think we get to decide what his name is.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can't remember what he and I decided. Because I feel like he wrote it back phonetically. And he's probably going to
Calm the F up.
George.
George. Okay. George.
Cool.
George.
I'm going
to stand up because I haven't yet.
Is that like a Easter egg thing? Like
yeah, people have to drink if I stand up.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, it's a thing, all right. I stood up.
Rebel Yell's officially unavailable? I mean, we can't really find it around here very often.
It is tough.
It's a little tough.
It is tough. Yeah, drink, everybody. Drink more bourbon.
We have... I feel like this was more full last time we had it on, but I, for the life of me, cannot remember...
we have 2 bottles. I think this one came from your stash.
Yes, when we combined our bourbons...
Will you combine
your bourbon?
Your bourbon collection
Yeah,
with
I'll
me?
take what
No!
yours.
Hey, I get the raw end of the deal here.
Yes, you do. Okay, well then I'll just stop cooking for you.
No, don't do that. All right, grab your
my
clean
glass.
Glenn. I should have put some whiskey
Kentucky
on that first.
curmudgeon. Hello from North Lexington. Hello from
Lexington.
other.
Yeah, we're just Lexington.
We're just in Lexington.
We don't narrow down our location.
Hello, let me drop my pin for you. You can come
Yes.
get me. No.
I don't know. It might be tough to polish this one. Polish some Rebel.
Oh, but I thought we were so close.
Well,
There's another pour in there. Dang it. Nope, don't pour it. It's okay.
We
We'll
can
just do it
infinity
another
bottle
time.
this one.
We can infinity bottle it. That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Matt says, I bet Chad has a prenup for the collection.
Yeah, that's the only thing listed in the prenup.
What's mine is yours. Half of the things we've been sent is because of both of us.
Yeah, you're right.
Y'all need to watch it. You're gonna stir some shit up.
Yeah. Chug the rest. I don't know about that, Joe.
Ooh, this smells good.
Again, another NDP.
Swan. Hi, Swan.
Hey, Swan, where you been? We talked about you earlier.
We did talk about you in a very nice way. We gave you a shout out, not in a bad way. Gino says, Chad, do you save your empty bottles? We do. We do save our empty bottles for an unknown cause at this point, but I feel like we'll find something to do with them.
Oh, I have plans.
Well, he has plans, and I know we're going to use some of them for, like, flower holders on our wedding tables. Buffalo Trace probably mainly because it fits the colors, but I don't know, whatever.
True.
The parents' table can have the fancy bottles.
Thank you for that comment, Jose. Don't forget to hit that like button. We would appreciate it too. If you do hit the like button, if you are new to the chat and you haven't hit the subscribe button, we'd also really appreciate that too. Like I said, we're on the uptick. If you want to join the it crowd of the popular thing on the internet, apparently it's subscribing to us. Yep. Forget that PewDiePie guy. We're the new thing.
Oh, it's us.
Yeah. PewDiePie, like 80-something million subscribers. Us, though.
23,000? I mean, come on.
Us, we had 323 yesterday. Come on.
We're narrowing the gap.
It's like us and PewDiePie. It's not him and T-Series anymore. It's us and PewDiePie.
Oh, jeez.
You're just like me saying PewDiePie? It's fun to say. Everyone say it. I
don't like it. Nope.
3, 2, 1, PewDiePie.
I don't like it.
Okay, she doesn't like it. PewDiePie. He's like Swedish?
I'm not sure.
Have you never seen a PewDiePie video?
I only saw the one that the Whiskey Tribe guys the next day
what
responded
PewDiePie
to.
got wrong about Japanese whiskey?
Yeah.
Very smart of those guys.
Very.
They are the
That's
the
a
pioneers
great way,
of, props to those guys. Props.
Can't say enough nice things about them.
To the Whiskey Tribe. They gave us a shout out. Told people to go to subscribe to us from the tribe, and they did. And until yesterday, that was our highest spike in subscribers. That was 291 in one day. And for some odd reason, yesterday we surpassed that. I think because of that Bland's video.
I don't know.
So look forward to more 5 things you didn't know about XYZ coming soon.
Or 10 things or 7 things that you should have on your bar right now.
10 things I hate about you.
10 things I hate about the Bourbon Boom.
10 things I hate about non-bourbon whiskey. No, that would be wrong.
Yes, it would be wrong.
That would be wrong.
Hey, we didn't do the honey, like we said. It's too late.
It's too late. We'll do that soon.
I really just want to drink it in general.
It's really good. Honestly, think about the best hot toddy you've ever had.
See,
not having to make a hot toddy.
I feel differently about it. For me, I feel like it's actually liquid alcohol honey. Like, it tastes like warm honey to me. And I don't like flavored things, so.
Jose representing. You guys at bottle 71 of the Texas Whiskey Festival blend. Ah, nice. He hooked us up. He is currently hooking us up. He has hooked us up. And we will see him again soon. Thank you, Jose. He was part of the very first ever It's Bourbon Night meetup at Nickel City.
And so was Tammy.
Austin, Texas. And so was Tammy,
and so was
Brian,
and Jason Newman. And a lot of people. I can't name all the people.
Carl, the Legend Ivy. And you've left an indelible mark on our hearts.
Yes. I think we decided that Tammy was our treasurer, or was that it? Or VP of something. And Jose is our Nutty Squad team leader. He's our VP Nutty Squad.
Yes. He is the what do they call us? Street Squad. Oh, no, I've forgotten it.
I don't know.
Words are hard.
Will there be another Nickel City stop in October? You know what? I think we should do that.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Committing. Hit the commit button. Rebel Yell is just really good. Like I said, another NDP, non-distilling producer. Yeah. But, wow, good. They are making their own distillate now down in Bardstown. But this source stuff is good. Bottled and aged by Rebel Yell Distilling, which doesn't, it's not a thing. Louisville, Kentucky.
For
Luxco Incorporated.
Are they in Louisville? Can that be? I don't think that categorizes as. So I thought that was closer to Bardstown.
Well, it is Bardstown. So that must mean this was made from someone in Louisville, which would be Heaven Hill, which explains why we like it so much. Heaven Hill, the Bernheim Distillery. That's what I would say.
Maybe.
Well, it could be Old Forester, but I don't think back then. I mean, Old Forester wasn't up and running.
Set up for that. Do you think it could be? No, you don't think it could have been at the Kentucky Artisan Distillery that they bought?
No, that's
I don't
Crestwood.
think so. Yeah, that's Crestwood.
Which is also now Bardstown Bourbon Company.
Yeah.
Which is Bardstown.
That is
I think we
very intriguing. Did you just drunkenly crack this code?
Yeah. It's usually how it happens. Man. No, I'm sure if I just Googled it, it would tell me
The worst
exactly.
thing is that I'll forget that you did this tomorrow. I'll be like,
That's
what?
Okay. It's okay. Yeah, Heaven Hill, my Bourbon Journey says.
Oh.
Anyone had the Bernheim wheat whiskey, says Cooper 57. And yeah, it's good. We had it down in New Orleans, and need to get a bottle. I want to do a corn, wheat, and rye 100% live day.
You do?
I do. It's been on the list for a long time.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
You never tell me anything.
So Heaven Hill, the only ones who are making, of a major distillery, a 100% corn whiskey. We had that with Bernie Lubbers, the whiskey professor, down again at the New Orleans Bourbon Festival.
He's
which is
a pretty cool.
why you should
pretty
go
cool
there.
Dude.
Plays a mean guitar, and it's a pretty good singer too. I like to do a little collab with him. That'd be great.
I would be interested to see that as well.
Maybe a little
I don't know if you guys
Sorrow.
knew, but Chad can play a few instruments.
Can. None of them well, but I can play a few.
Some drums, some guitar, some bass. Used to be a little trumpet.
A little bit of the singing.
A little bit of the singing.
A little bit of the singing. Yeah.
Jose's making fun of you. You never talk to me. He doesn't.
To who? You, Jose? Or to Sarah?
No, the thing is that he talks to Sarah with an H, and then the next day he tries to remind me about the thing that we talked about, and I'm like, we never talked about this. And he's like, I literally told you yesterday. I'm like,
well, that's why you started writing things down.
I started writing things down because me and Sarah with an H, we don't talk.
They don't talk.
It's a very
communication is key.
Separated experience. Like, you have a conversation with her, I'm not going to remember it the next day.
Ooh. So this isn't our conversation, so excuse me for butting in, but My Bourbon Journey is asking Rob, how about some old Ezra 7-year barrel strength? And that reminds me, we have a bottle. We've yet to uncork it, but from what we had when we were on Perry's podcast...
But it gets so much attention. Yeah. Everybody seems to like it. So we do need to uncork that.
After the Four Roses.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because Chris says it sounds like Lil. That's funny. Yeah, no.
Original theme song. Oh, Richie Z. A little collab with me and...
Sarah with an H is a hugger. Sarah with an H doesn't mean a stranger. I will hug you.
There's a t-shirt.
Beware.
Sarah with an H doesn't mean a stranger. It's a really weird t-shirt, but...
No one will get it.
2 or 3 people would wear it. 2 or 3 people would buy it.
Yeah, but that's not
Sarah
enough.
with an H doesn't mean a stranger.
That's not enough.
It's like that commercial that you hate with the bad quotes for that insurance company.
I do hate that commercial. Like, it doesn't
Sarah with an H doesn't mean a stranger.
Make any sense. That makes no sense.
That's a bad quote. Can we get some IBN theme song, Chad?
Rob wants to know, what is ECPB? No. That's Elijah
Craig
Barrel Proof.
Rob, that is some good stuff.
But someone should make
Joe Green
a library of abbreviations.
I got bad allergies right now. I don't know if
it could make it raspier and nicer. Remember that episode of Phoebe with In
Oh,
Friends?
her sexy phlegm.
Her sexy phlegm, yeah. You could have sexy
phlegm. Smelly cat.
The Bourbonnight song doesn't really lend itself to sexy phlegm, so.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe next time? I don't know. Oh, you made them sad.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Sexy phlegm. Yeah, from Friends. And Phoebe has a cold, and she tries to sing.
And she tries to stay sick.
She tries to stay sick
so she can keep her
sexy phlegm. Yeah, because it's all like raspy and deep.
It's like a Lindsay Lohan type voice, you know?
Ew, except for unless you're talking about 2004, then no. Cute.
Little back curly hair, Adam Terry. Please explain yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to explain that one, because
Bye, Jeremy. You can go shave your back now.
Bye, Jason.
Jason.
You can go shave your back now.
I thought it was Jeremy. It's Jason?
It's Jason.
Yeah, you're right. Name that movie, Internet.
It should be easy.
Let them do it. We're on a little bit of a delay.
They're going to do it. Do you drink lower shelf whiskey during allergy season? Nope, I drink whatever I can. Just burn it out.
You just burn that.
Just burn it. Just get it out.
Burn that out. But that is a good time to drink lower shelf whiskey. You are correct.
Little Black Curly Hair is a Phoebe song.
Oh, okay.
Gross.
All right. Yeah. Good job. Good job.
Good. I'm glad that we cleared that up. But
Explain yourself, Adam Terry.
He was like, nope. So we've gone down to 199, probably because we're talking about Friends references.
Probably because we're talking about little black curly hairs.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Since we're in extra innings, and we're only 5 minutes into extra innings,
Okay.
I think we should do
The groth. The honey. The groth. The honey.
the groth, the honey, the groth, the honey. Because this,
I still
love
don't think we can
Jefferson's.
finish this either.
but their corks are kind of
Ooh, their corks are kind of...
sometimes. And I don't even have to do this because most of the time they don't have a good seal. Not a bad pop.
That wasn't a bad one.
Not a bad pop. Hey kids, you ever had a grape flavored bourbon?
Great babe.
Would you wanna? Here you go.
Robert's looking out. Don't forget to reset the camera. He did do it at about 50 minutes. So, but good call. Very good call.
Good looking out. Good looking out.
That would be disappointing. That happened before.
Oh, it's happening. It's hilarious.
You could hear us, but you couldn't see us. And we were like, help.
I remember the first time it happened, I was like, the hell?
What the hell?
Ooh, I'll have that. A little Dumb and Dumber reference.
Chad, is that a new armpit tattoo? Actually, Chad's had that armpit tattoo for a while. It's not actually armpit, it's more bicep. But good call.
Let's not call it an armpit.
Can you show us your armpit tattoo? Mm-mm. Will you show us your tattoo?
Mm-mm.
Why? The internet wants to see it. Chaz is not having it.
I gotta say that for Sweeps Week.
Sweeps Week? What is Sweeps Week? We'll start doing It's Bourbon Night trivia, and it'll be questions about our preferences and things we've said in episodes, and one of them will be, what does Chaz tattoo mean?
Right.
No one knows.
Yeah.
No one will
Do you like
know.
Gladiator?
Do you like Gladiator?
You ever seen a grown man naked? You ever notice when one dog sniffs another dog's butt? These are all airplane references, which we did a whole episode where we just talked about airplane references.
So grapey.
It's so
It's
grapey.
grape gum. It's grape bubble tape.
Grape bubble tape. You just hit the nose on the head. Which is another saying that doesn't make any sense.
The nail on the head.
Yep, you're
Because
right.
that's perfect aim.
Not the nose on the head.
Nope, I just booped you though.
You
with
did
that.
boop me. Well, it was a good boop. It was a well-deserved boop. I can't think of any other quotes. The Tower, Rapunzel, Rapunzel.
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Let's just not watch Game of Thrones tonight and just watch Airplane.
No, we're watching Game of Thrones.
But she hasn't seen Airplane.
Yeah, and I've made it this far in life.
Todd!
He wants to see the tattoo. Todd, you get a triangle.
Dang it, Todd Cooper. I'm going to start misspelling your name again.
Todd Cooper.
I spelled it with 2 O's instead of an O-U.
That's for you,
Dinner
Todd
time.
Cooper. Dinner. Come on. Why are you so sensitive? I have 2 tattoos, but I can't show you.
Tastes like grape.
It's okay. Just show them.
I'll flex for it.
Yeah, that's... Oh, God. It's Latin.
Yes, it's Latin. I took 4 years of Latin in high school.
And he's a very creative person.
Yes, it's Latin for as I breathe, I dream.
Which is literally true because basically that translates into real life. Chad takes a long shower and comes out with amazing ideas. So he's breathing and dreaming. Every day he comes out of the shower. You know what? I just had the best idea.
And Josh.
Hamilton. Thanks to y'all for the chat and warm welcome. Can't wait for the 50 under 30 video. Maybe do a mini bracket of 4 bulk whiskey options that are worthy.
Ooh,
What a great
that's
suggestion.
That's a
Thank
good
you.
idea, Josh. Okay. By the way, I love your musical.
I'm not so young. I know what Airplane is, and I've seen portions of it. I've just never watched it all the
Leslie
way through.
Nielsen is my hero, and I'm actually very sad that
Bet you love all of those
never got to meet him.
Naked Gun movies.
Well, not
too.
33 and a third. That one kind of
Yeah,
sucked.
my mom. And did you know that my parents, that was their first date, just to go see that movie, and they said it was awful.
Which one? 33 and a third?
Yes.
Or, that was their first date?
Yeah. And they said it was the worst movie they've ever seen.
Well, no, that's incorrect. I used to work at a retail place, and one of the guys, who I really liked, but he was an older guy, he said that he walked out of Three Amigos in the theater because it was the dumbest movie he'd ever seen. And I kind of lost a little respect for him because Three Amigos is cinematic brilliance.
My parents hate Elf, so I also don't trust their judgment in movies. Who hates Elf?
You have Chevy Chase, you have Steve Martin, and you have Martin Short. 3 of my idols. 3 of my idols in a movie. I'm getting emotional. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
But 3 amigos. 3 amigos. It should be Best Picture. It should have been Best Picture.
I'm sorry I haven't seen Airplane. Oh my gosh, I'll watch it this week.
You're getting some.
My goodness.
The Jerk, Steve Martin.
I also haven't seen Three Amigos. I have seen Father of the Bride.
That is my fault, people.
Both of these are your fault. We've been dating. How long have we been dating and you haven't shown me these movies?
Okay, I'm sorry. We got to see in Chicago Steve Martin and Martin Short.
And who got
live?
Who set that up? That was me? Oh, I did that.
With our friend Michelle.
That's right.
Shout out to Michelle in Chicago, fellow bourbon drinker. She loves the Johnny Drum.
If you're ever in Chicago, go to Delilah's.
Delilah's, everybody.
Love it.
Oh, the pours are amazing.
The pours are
and reasonably priced.
And last time I was there in January, I discovered their jukebox, which is awesome. And they have a bunch of great punk songs on there, which, again...
It's a punk bar.
It is a punk bar, but it's a bourbon bar,
He hates these cans! Stay away from the cans! No,
I know that movie.
Jerk.
Yeah, I've seen The Jerk.
She's seen The Jerk.
I like The Jerk.
I was just listening on this record player right back here. Shout out to Pam.
My mama got him that for Christmas.
To Steve Martin's comedy album record from back in the day.
I love that cover. I want to frame it and put it up somewhere.
Yeah, he's got the bunny ears
on.
Bunny ears on.
Yeah.
And, that, actually, speaking of Michelle, that's actually Michelle's record.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Sorry, Michelle. Ha!
It's a statute of limitations. You leave it here for 7 years and it's ours.
May I quote a Dave Chappelle episode real quick?
It depends on how explicit it is.
With the, I don't know what the word is. I was really good at the beginning episodes.
My Blue Heaven.
With big words.
Roxanne.
But now with the caveat of it being a Dave Chappelle episode quote.
It's YouTube, so just bear that in mind that they don't care what you're quoting, but proceed with caution.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't know what you were going to say. Well, Dave Chappelle says some stuff that you can't say.
Well, not on Chappelle's show. Yes, on his stand-up.
Yeah, he does. Dave Chappelle's hilarious.
He is hilarious.
Alrighty.
I love that episode where his kids are talking about how much they love Nick Cannon. And he's like, Dad, Nick Cannon's hilarious. It's like, Nick Cannon? Did Nick Cannon buy your Jordans?
No.
Okay, so we did finish this one off.
We did. Bum, bum, bum.
Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-bum, bum, bum, bum.
Oh, jeez. Don't hurt the bottle.
Yeah, okay. What did that bottle do to you?
You just, yeah.
Dave Chappelle. Wu-Tang Clan. Goodbye.
So, get your ass out of the car.
Goodbye. Oh, Chappelle Show.
If you've never seen the Chappelle Show, you haven't lived. It's so good. It's making me cry.
I mean, I feel like it's Chappelle Show.
More quickly.
And it's Key and Peele, and like I don't know who to love more.
The substitute teacher skit from Key and Peele is by far, or the one with the valets. That's
several.
It's so good.
With
it's
the
so
valet.
good.
You can show that. Yeah.
Jeff Winbush, it flagged your last comment. Like, I don't think you're allowed to say Djokovic on YouTube.
But it's in reference.
It's a reference. It's in quotes.
And you know this channel is all about reference.
It's all about references.
And we surprisingly are holding on to 189.
Shockingly.
We have just spiraled into quotes, and it's real talk. # real talk, right?
So DH Silva asks, back to the bourbon.
Back to the bourbon.
If that Jefferson's, it's 100 plus right now, dollars out there. Was it worth it? Well, when we got it, I don't think it was 100 plus. I think it was like 80.
I think it was 75. Yeah,
75 or 80.
Yeah.
Worth it If you like wine-influenced bourbons, if that's not your thing, then I would say you won't enjoy it, and so you shouldn't get it.
I will say that they are
I love
not
it.
making the Groth anymore.
Correct. That's why
So-
it's going for 100+ on the internet.
Correct.
I like the
we
Pritchard Hill.
The Pritchard Hill better.
It's just different.
However, I've never had a grape ape tasting bourbon before. So if you want to experience a bourbon,
It's actually pretty-
caveat, finished bourbon that you've never tasted a flavor like this before, then it might be worth $100. Just depends on your purse strings.
It's Great Baby, though.
It's Great Baby.
Rob would like to know how much is the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Runs about $70.
Chad,
sometimes
do you want to
$80.
sample the Jefferson's Presidential Select 18-year from 2012? The answer, Chris,
is yes.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Should you send that over? From
Steve A. Like this.
from across the pond.
Over 100 for this. I mean, I do really like it. I really like it at that $80 price point.
Blake.
It feels very premium at that price point. Over 100 it's just ridiculous. It's just people are charging
What kind of
extra
silly
money.
ass name is Blake?
Blake.
Again, if you haven't seen the Key and Peele substitute teacher skit, Google it or YouTube it right now. Not
Matt
right
Bailey
now.
says if it's
Later.
finished, it's not really bourbon.
That is correct.
It was a bourbon.
Once was bourbon.
And now it has evolved into a not bourbon.
It is a whiskey.
It's a whiskey that
It was
has
always a whiskey. It's still a whiskey.
it has a bourbon
It
background.
was once a bourbon. Now it's not a bourbon.
Bourbon's on its resume, but that wasn't its latest job.
For 6 to 10 years, I was a bourbon, and then for the last 6 months, I've been a whiskey.
Yeah. I've been a freelance,
I've been
just doing whatever I
freelancing.
feel like. That's
Although-
the best way I know how to describe it.
Callback to the Barstown Bourbon Company. Their fancy
Polished.
Piper Michelle Pfeiffer
Pfeiffer
bourbon.
Pivot. Whatever it's
Pivot. Friends callback.
More references.
Was like 16 months.
In the finishing?
Yeah.
What? I want to try that. The most I've seen is like 12 months.
Right? Here, hold on.
We're not opening it, right?
No, we're not opening it, but I want to get the material.
Well, I think we're...
Keep talking.
I can't.
You can't do it?
Nope, I don't know how to entertain 191 people by myself. Ron, someone said.
Ron.
Yeah. We're just going to introduce you guys to all the reference things, materials, and then you can go watch them during the week and then come back next week.
19 months.
That's a lot of months.
So this is the Michelle Pfeiffer Pratt
That's more months than it's going to take to fix my teeth.
Reserve.
I'm doing Invisalign, by the way.
Finished for 19 months in Michelle Pfeiffer Privet Cabernet
That's not what it's
Sauvignon
called.
barrels. 19 months, everybody. Now available in Kentucky, Florida, and Northern California. Coming soon in Indiana, Tennessee, and Illinois.
Adam Terry would like us... Cute. Adam Terry would like us to do tips and bits.
What do you think this is? This is my bourbon podcast?
He would like to do it, so we will borrow a page from Perry's book.
All right, fine. Tips and bits. Go see
What's
Endgame.
your favorite show of the moment?
Ooh. Okay.
I mean, obviously Game of Thrones, but you know what?
Bob's Burgers.
I do love Bob's Burgers.
Exceptional mouthfeel.
It's not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
We've been watching a lot of Bob's Burgers, and we've been watching a lot of Orville. But you know, I've been watching separately from Chad Killing Eve, which
She's
is
gonna murder me one day.
a show about a serial killer.
Girls are just watching all these true life murder stories so they can kill their boyfriends or husbands and not get away with it.
I mean, I get all your
Fact.
bourbon either way,
Fact.
so I have no reason to kill you.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, it's actually pretty interesting.
Going to see Endgame tonight.
Ooh, I want to watch
Aussie
that
time.
Theranos.
Chris.
Theranos docuseries on HBO. It's about the woman who developed a technology of an instant finger prick.
Developed.
Yeah, no, but it's not. She developed a technology to do an instant finger prick that would run 1,000 tests for diseases immediately.
You're a finger prick.
And it would tell you whether you had these diseases, but the thing is the technology couldn't exist physically, and then she was like impersonating Steve Jobs and like lowered her voice and acted really weird. It was very strange. So I want to watch
strange.
that.
I want to read this name. No, I can't. I Whiskey She Wines. That's a cool name. Sarah and Chad. Sorry, it's Chad and Sarah. Rookie mistake. We just kidding. We're going to Buffalo Trace on Friday. Any other distilleries you recommend we hit while down that way? We have all day.
Castle and Key.
Castle and Key is in your area. Woodford is in your area.
Four
Roses is on your radar. I would say Four Roses. I would say Castle and Key, but there's no bourbon yet. So if you want to drink bourbon, I would say Woodford is beautiful. Less bourbon to drink, but beautiful. Four Roses. Maybe skip Town Branch. Sorry. Hey, go to James E. Pepper in Lexington.
Oh, yeah.
Go to James
do
E.
that.
Pepper. Although they have weird hours, so make sure they're open. That's what we recommend. Why did I grab my phone?
I think to check the time.
No, it wasn't that.
I feel like, though, we should wrap it up.
No, I had something. It was brilliant.
Well, I don't think it was that brilliant because you forgot.
Hold on. Let's stay a little bit longer because this is going to come to me. So just read some comments, please.
What else? Okay, well, I think I'm getting...
I know why. It was for Tits and Bit. Tips and Bits. Wow. Wow.
Anyone else catch that?
And we're flagged.
Anyone else?
And
we're 100% flagged
we're
at this
flagged.
point. At this point, we're 100% flagged.
We're just flagged. We're flagged. We are so flagged right now.
Monica says, tips and bits.
Thanks, Monica. No, I got it. It's a podcast that I recently started listening to. It's called Minor Adventures with Topher Grace.
Oh, like from That 70s Show.
That 70s Show. So it's Topher Grace and his friends, and I've only listened to one episode, but apparently they go on an adventure, a minor adventure. The one I listened to, they got with a famous songwriter who's not like a pop star, but who writes songs for Beyonce and Taylor Swift and people, she's behind the scenes.
What?
And
it's her words.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. And so their adventure for that episode was write a pop song, write a best-selling song with her for that episode.
So they did it?
And they did. And it actually, and then someone ended up, like I forget the artist, but he actually made the song. And it's now a real thing.
What?
It was super cool. And they
That's
were all like,
really cool.
They were all like, this is like the coolest episode we've ever done. So Minor Adventures with Topher Grace. Check that podcast out.
Adam Terry, this ad is sponsored by Brazo Orthodontics. we should just do a Brazo Orthodontics plug.
Next week, I'm going to wear the Brazo Orthodontics
I wish
shirt.
we could live cut to things. I wish we had a switcher so we could just be like, and we'll be back in 15 seconds. Pew! Brazo Orthodontics.
Are your teeth messed up? Do you want to get them fixed?
Okay, that's
Go
an
to
It's Always...
Brazo Orthodontics.
So that's a Brazo Orthodontics melded with an It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia reference, not an insult.
Does your cat make too much noise? Try kitten mittens. Yeah, we should probably go.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we should go. Wow, that was hilarious.
Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this longer...
This long-winded mess.
live episode of It's Bourbon Night live because we were absent last week, but hopefully we made up for you.
An extra 30 minutes.
An extra 30. So I need
So
a
if
new
I
pillow.
need a pillow, what should I get? Well, how do you sleep? Do you sleep on your side? Do you sleep on your back? Do you sleep
On your stomach.
on your stomach? Do you like cooling?
Thank you, DJ
Do you
Beacon.
need cooling? Tell me more.
Yeah.
I can recommend a pillow for you. Also, if you like down, I really like the down pillow. But there's that.
There's down.
Just go to the website. I feel like there's a holiday coming up, and
Cooper
so there
57.
might be a deal. There might be a deal coming.
Found
So-
Elisha Creek Barrel Proof for 56. Usually sees it for 75 to 100. That is a great deal. Although you should normally see it for around 60.
Pro Low or Pro Mid Breeze dual cooling pillow.
There you go. One with a silk pillow. It's
There
better
you go.
for your hair. Jeff, I just wonder about you sometimes. I wonder about him.
Yeah, ProMed probably. ProMed pillow is what you need. So have fun.
Yeah, cool.
Where can you find those glasses? Well, you can
Whoa,
find
Jose!
these
You can
glasses.
find them right now at whiskyambitions.com. That's whiskyambitions.com. For those who are whiskey ambitious, we salute you.
This ad is sponsored by Temper Sealing.
Ourselves.
That's true. It's true.
It's sponsored by ourselves, whiskyambitions.com. I'll be your dentist.
He said dentists don't have training.
Who said that?
Joseph.
Joseph Praise.
Don't say dentist. He's an orthodontist.
Orthodontist. Okay, he's an orthodontist.
It's different.
And if you'd like to become a patron, Jose points out, you can go to patreon.com/itsbourbonnight for as little as $1 a month that you can chuck in. You too can
Chuck
be
a buck.
privy to our feed. We're almost 300 people strong out of 23K. So join the minority and be part of Patreon. You can get those Patreon-only podcasts.
That's right. You can go to our Amazon influencer page, amazon.com/shop/itsbourbonnight, and find all the stuff that we use for our bourbon nights. And you can follow us on all the social media channels.
At
It's
Bourbon
Bourbon
Night. There you go.
And you said Whiskey Ambitions, so
I did.
there's
I
that.
did. But look up Brazo Orthodontics. And do you know what that song's from? I'll be your dentist.
No, I don't know what that song's from.
Little Shop of Horrors. Seen it? Mm-mm. Another Martin Short movie. I'm sorry. Steve Martin.
I'd watch.
No, but Martin Short is in it, isn't he? No. Rick Moranis. Rick Moranis. Steve Martin. It's a musical. You don't like musicals.
I'd watch it. I don't like musicals, but I'd watch it.
Okay. Little Shop of Horrors. It has a song in it where he says, I'll be your dentist.
What's the over? What's the over/under for boobs tonight on Game of Thrones?
Ooh,
I'm
is it
gonna
gonna
go
be partial
under.
nudity?
No nudity.
Or graphic?
It's all killing
Yeah,
tonight.
you're right.
We got like an
I'm gonna
hour and a
say-
half of straight gore.
I'm going to say not
coming up.
even partial nudity. I'm going to say not even partial.
Nothing. I'm gonna say 0.
Yeah, it's going to be
It's
violence,
gonna be a lot of armor
language,
and violence. Yes.
but no nudity.
That's right. All right. Well, you guys have fun. For those of you who are going to watch it, good luck. Hope you take the under on that, but who knows?
Yeah.
You can always roll the dice.
Take the under.
It is HBO.
HBO for our
HBO.
for our across the pond fans.
I believe he
HBO.
is on his way to work
Who is?
tomorrow. Chris. It's tomorrow there.
It's tomorrow in
and
Australia.
he's on his way to work.
Well, have a lovely day, Chris. I hope you like what we packed in your lunch. It's tuna fish.
Gross. All right. Now, farewell. I have to go prepare a Game of Thrones dinner.
Fare thee well, everyone. We will see you next Friday for a produced episode. We will see you next Sunday. Is that Cinco de Mayo or the day after Cinco de Mayo?
It's the day. Oh.
I think it's maybe the
Is
day
it
of.
Cinco de Mayo?
Are
One
we going to do
moment,
something
please.
related to tequila for
It's
some
Cinco
reason?
de Mayo.
Oh,
No,
crap.
we're not going to do Cinco de Mayo.
We'll do
figure it
Cinco
out.
de Bourbon.
We'll figure it out. Cinco de Bourbon.
Cinco
Okay.
de Bourbon, everybody. If you have an idea what we should do next Sunday for Cinco de Bourbon,
Let us know.
email us. It's bourbonnight@gmail.com.
All right.
All right, there we go.
Farewell.
Bye, everybody. Until next time, drink more bourbon. And this is a part where we talk until I hit the stop button. Pew, 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 pew.